Hi everybody, welcome back to Julie in the Garden. It has actually been a pretty slow garden week for me. One, because it's just been really busy for my family, lots of stuff going on, but also because it's been really rainy this week and kind of chilly. Like the high today is 51 and I'm hoping it doesn't start raining on us because that's not good for my camera, so I won't be able to keep filming if it does that. But today, this morning, I actually got a delivery of a bunch of plants, so I thought I would do an unboxing for you. These are shrubs and trees that I ordered from two different places. So the boxes back here are from Garden Crossings, and these ones are from Fedco. So I think they were both packed pretty well. However, the ones from Garden Crossings, I think it was just the carrier. It looks like they were packed really well, and I watched their YouTube videos actually. I'll link them below, and they have a really good system, so I really don't think it's their fault, but they got a little beat up, the packaging, so I'm hoping it's okay. One of the boxes was delivered upside down, and then the bottom was open. So anyway, I'm hoping the plants are fine. What I'm going to do is just pull everything out, show you what I've got, and the ones that are in pots, I'm going to just take them out and leave them on my front porch here. I'm not going to stick them farther out because I am going to give them some time to harden off. They have been in these boxes, so I don't know. They may not be acclimated as well as they need to be, but they're not annuals, they're perennials, and so they should be okay with the temperatures we're having now. We actually don't have any frost in the forecast. Our average last frost now is like next week, and yeah, I don't see any, and I don't think we've had any for at least a week. So that's good, but it is still getting into the 40s and such, so I don't want to put like tomatoes and everything out yet, or just like annuals that like the heat. I'm waiting a little bit on those. All right, let me just go ahead and show you what I've got here. So you're gonna get a little bit of a preview of some upcoming projects I'll be doing. There is a lot of one type of shrub in here, so we'll have to see, but there is a few others mixed in. So there should be 3 types of plants, I believe, in this order from, in both these boxes combined from Garden Crossings. I'm gonna pull this one out here so you can see this. I got most of the shrubs in here are this one thing. Oh my goodness, see if I can get it out. So you got a little schmooshed and stuff, but it is a tiny boxwood. It is a tiny, tiny boxwood. And these are North Star boxwoods. And so, yeah, I'm going to be putting a boxwood hedge in. So look for that video. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to get to it. These are in pots. So they're going to go in after I get the bare root stuff in. But hopefully, you know, within this month, I will be getting these in. All right. I'm going to see if I can get a lot of these out and just put them over here. And they still feel pretty damp, to be honest. I may just water them to make sure they're happy. I might even use some fish emulsion on them because they've just been beaten up a little bit, and I think that might make them happier. So I'm going to get these out first though. So some of them were crushed in this box here, and so I might come back and just put some potting soil that I have over the top of the roots. Yeah. Just, okay. I came across a non-boxwood here, so I'm going to pull this one out. Now this one, there's only one of its kind in here. It may also need a little more potting soil. Yeah, okay. So this is a Clematis. It's a Roguchi Clematis. I don't know if you can see that. I'll pull it up and what it looks like. It gets these little like purple, blue, like bell-shaped blooms hanging down. This is going to go over on the south side of my house. So I'm really excited about this. I am going to put some more potting soil on top of it though. All of the boxwoods, I think I got 29. It looks like that's the number I got, which I had calculated how far apart and how many I wanted in each section. So I'll talk more about how I'm going to do that in the video where I do it. I have one more type of plant in this order, And let me show you. I'm very excited about it. Woo. This is a Primo Black Pearl Heuchera. Now, Heucheras, look at these leaves. Aren't they fantastic? Oh. Heuchera are one of my absolute favorite plants. They come in so many different colors, and then they send up these bloom stalks. They're also called coral bells. And these ones, the bloom stalks are like a creamy color against this really dark foliage. And it's just beautiful. I think that the first year I actually planted up pots on my front porch here, it was different planters than this. I had gotten some black pearl Heucheras from the nursery to include in those, and again, they're just one of my absolute favorites. Now, I have 7 of these here, and I counted, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. And these are going to be another little hedge. Actually, at some point, the boxwood hedge will start, and there'll be like a little swoop of a black pearl Heuchera hedge. So I'm really, really excited about this. And then I will, of course, keep adding Heucheras to my garden. Oh, I should say, so most Heucheras like some shade, or at least part shade. The darker the leaves, the more sun they can tolerate. These are going to be part shade, I believe. These ones, because they have the darker leaves, may be able to handle more heat. But if you're in like a really hot zone with like the blazing sun, they might not be super happy. But yeah, so I'm really excited about these. I'll put them over here. And more over here. I think these will be happier being able to breathe. So, even though they can't go in the ground today, and probably not for a couple days at least, I think they'll be much happier out here on my front porch in their pots. I can water them easily and keep my eye on them. Here are all the Heuchera. Again, I got 7. Honestly, these look pretty good. I think all the plants would look much worse for how the boxes were treated had they not been packed so well. So kudos to the people at Garden Crossings and FedEx. Get your act together. The boxes say live plants on it. They have arrows pointing up. They shouldn't be crushed or upside down or anything. Anyway, all right, done. Yep, there's my Heucheras and some other plants. And on the other side here are the Boxwoods. I'm going to go ahead and show you the Fedco orders before I go ahead and I'll add some potting soil to some of those, and then I will try to water everything that's taken out. I think most of these will stay in the boxes. I've got some bare root trees, so I'll show you what they are, and then we're going to leave them in there because they're in the plastic and have stuff around their roots to keep them moist. I will check on the moistness if I need to. I can come out with a spray bottle and just spritz them a bit to make sure they stay moist. These are going to have to be first priority of planting because you want to get bare roots in before the roots dry out, obviously. Yes, so and before I do plant them, which hopefully will be tomorrow, it might have to be the next day, we'll see. Before I plant them, I will soak the roots as well. All right, let's see. I guess we'll just start with this bigger box here. Okay, all right, let's just, a lot of practice. You can see some roots down here. So it seems like there's some sort of potted, well, not really potted, they're just in there. Okay, so these, I'm just going to double check to make sure, yes, these are actually some cranberry. They're American cranberry, and I'm going to plant them around, like near my blueberries to be kind of ground cover. I'm going to try that interplanting and see how that works. I'm kind of excited about the possibilities of it. So these are the kinds that you would see grown and then harvested like bog style because it's just the easiest way to harvest them. But I'm not that big of an operation, so I can just come through and pop the cranberries right on out. So these are not in actual plastic pots. They're just the soil and the roots here. So I am going to leave them in here and keep it moist. I believe there are, I can't remember if there are 3 or 6 in here. I was told I could divide them, so I think my plan, oh, there's actually an old cranberry on this one. That's funny. So my plan, I think, is to divide them carefully when I go to plant them. But I'm gonna again leave them moist in here until then. Okay. Now let's work our way up this way a little, be careful with this. Okay. Oh, let's see. This is a little bag of common blue violet crowns. I love violets. I know some people see them as weeds, and I want mine to grow like weeds because I absolutely love them. They're my favorite flowers. Yes, so I keep getting more to try to get them to take off here. They haven't quite yet. Okay, hopefully you can see in here a little bit. This yellow tag here, there's 3 tags in here. These are actually apple trees, and they are more the fall, winter apples. I have 3 different kinds in here. There's the Calville Blanc de Verre, the Golden Russet, and Black Oxford. I'm really excited about these. I know I said I was doing it's an unboxing video, but I'm not unboxing these. These are gonna stay in here cozy until I can plant them tomorrow or the next day, because unlike my potted plants, these should be happier in here. So that is that box, and we're gonna leave that be. Okay, I just moved the smaller box to this side of the bigger box, so that's what happened. It's got a separate order because I placed that first order. The bigger box, I think, is my first order, and then I decided to order some more stuff. So this is my second order from them. And they just ship it when it's the right time of year, so I got them both on the same day. I actually, in my second order, ordered more cranberries, so I would have plenty to put around the blueberries. So that's there. So that's, I think, 3 more, so 6 total. All right, let me show you in here. It's more trees, which may not be surprising. All right, so again, these are tucked in. So you can see the roots are down here. You see those wrapped up in some newspaper. I'll probably spritz them. And these are 3 birch trees. Can you see the tags here? These are paper birches, and they are actually good, decent size. They grow pretty fast. So I have to figure out the exact placement of these because I've been playing around with some ideas. I think I'm actually gonna not put them where I originally planned. I mean, close by where I originally planned, but I'll wrap them back up all nice. Okay. There we go. And me and delivery people are just gonna have to deal with these being here for right now. So the apple trees are going back by where my kids' playset is actually. I'm kind of expanding the orchard in that direction. And then, so I planted the apricot trees out there, and you may have seen when I did that there's some more stakes around the tree. I think I also pointed out the stakes in my April tour video, so I'll link those both here. But those are going back in that direction. I may change the exact placement slightly, but I know generally where those 3 are going. And then the birch trees are going back behind the berry and rose garden. I am trying to expand back a little bit and make it like a more natural area with more trees and shrubs, both to be beautiful and also for wildlife. And so these are some of our native trees here. I also have a blue spruce, which is not native to us, but a nice hardy evergreen and great for beauty and for wildlife out that I need to plant back there that I picked up at a nursery. And I'm hoping to get some more other both like flowering trees and evergreens back there, and also looking for some fall interest. So these birch trees, they don't have like a showy flower like you would think of, but they have catkins that come out that are yellow, that are really pretty, and the bark of the tree, they're not, when they're young, when they get a bit older, they get the white bark that peels. When they're young, they don't have the white bark, so that's why these don't look as distinctive yet as they will. And they have like kind of a really light canopy, if that makes sense. Like there's their canopies generally aren't too thick, and they allow a lot of filtered light through, and they're just beautiful trees year round, and they get a beautiful yellow foliage in the fall. I hope you enjoyed this video and a little bit of a sneak peek into what's going to be happening over the next couple weeks here, what I'm going to be putting in the ground. I'm really excited to get my plants. Yes, we are at the time where it is like lots and lots needs to be done. It feels like all at once. So I will be trying to get out and work as much as possible, and I will also try to film for you and put the videos out as much as possible. I hope the weather where you are is wonderful and you are all healthy and well. And until next time, happy gardening. Bye, friends.